Queso Fresco is almost $5 around at the store, but I made this one at home for under $3 with only 3 ingredients: fresh, soft, and salty. It is the easiest cheese you'll ever make. Just real Queso Fresco from scratch. It's so easy, anyone can do it, so let's get right into it. You're gonna need 1 gallon of 2% milk, 1/4 teaspoon of rennet. I'm using my Dutch oven. You can use just any pot. And then you'll need some kind of thermometer so you'll know exactly what the temp is of the milk. This is very important. Pour the entire gallon of milk into your pot. Heat the milk to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Kill the heat and take it off the burner. Once your temperature reaches 100 degrees, it's time to add the rennet. For the rennet, you need 1 tablespoon of water, 1/4 teaspoon of rennet. Mix them together. And pour it into the milk. Give that a decent stir. Put the lid on and wait 1 hour. I'm gonna cover this in a towel so it traps the heat. I highly recommend a cheesecloth for this. One that looks like this, very tightly woven. I know the ones at the grocery store look like this. I'm not a big fan of these. I got the tightly woven one on Amazon. And this right here is just to shape the cheese. Totally optional. You'll be fine without it. You will need a colander though. That and the cheesecloth will make this so much easier. You'll also want a fine salt. I'm using this cheesemaker sea salt. The hour is up, so I'm gonna go ahead and start slicing into the cheese. This is always my favorite part. We're separating the curds and whey. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Okay, anyway, so you're gonna put the lid back on and then wait 5 minutes. Then take the lid off and give a nice little jiggle jiggle. Then we're gonna put the lid back on, wait 5 minutes, take the lid off, and then another jiggle jiggle. This process is just separating the curds and whey. Now we're gonna need a giant bowl, the colander, and our cheesecloth. Fold it into a big triangle. Don't put it on your neck. Put it on the colander. Now we're gonna pour everything into this bowl. Be careful, it can be a bit splashy. And then I'm gonna let this just drip for about 5 minutes on its own. I gathered the cheesecloth and then let the excess whey drip out. I'm also saving the whey. I'm not sure what to do with it. What are some good ideas? I'm gonna let this drip for 30 minutes. If you don't have a cheese press, do 60 minutes. So yeah, just go ahead and kick rocks for a bit. So I went ahead and gave it an extra squeeze, and then I added the salt. I do about 3 teaspoons. And then I give it a nice healthy mix, just like this. And here's what she's looking like. Now we're gonna press it into our mold and then give it a little extra weight on top. And then I do end up putting it in the fridge overnight. And it's the following day. We're gonna check this out. I just flipped it over on a plate and I'm just gonna peel the cheesecloth off. Looks really, really good. It came out great. And the crumbles are perfect, just like the classic Queso Fresco. Once you grab the cheesecloth and rennet, you can reuse them over and over. All you need to buy is the milk. Under $3 a gallon, compared to $5 for store-bought Queso Fresco. And of course, I decided to put it on these mini street tacos. It was absolutely delicious. And then of course a jalapeno that I'm gonna try. She's not like other girls. It wasn't hot.